All right, all right. Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Kick-Ass Vidcast. I am Oren, and first and foremost, I just want to give you a thank you. Actually, two more thank yous for subscribing to my channel. I got over 100 subscribers. Thank you. Let's keep that going. And also, like and subscribe, and check out my channel, and check out my Instagram and my Facebook as well, and they're in the description. But, ladies and gentlemen, I wanted to talk to you about something real quick. This is a kick-ass shout out to a surprisingly entertaining show. I started watching it last night. Yesterday, I was watching YouTube, and I was like, you know what? I'm in the mood to watch something else. So I went on HBO Max, and I was trying to find a movie to, like an action movie, and I stumbled upon a show that was hidden. I mean, it didn't even I didn't even know it existed. It's a show called Warrior. Okay, and this show, it's an American martial arts crime drama. It's a television series that aired on April 5th, 2019. So it aired on Cinemax, right? And it's actually based on an original concept and treatment by the man, the myth, the legend, Bruce Lee. So Bruce Lee was writing this around the 70s when he was doing his martial arts, and I started watching this because I was like, okay, something different. So it takes place in San Francisco in the 18th century, in 1878, and there's a whole bunch of characters in this. It's basically like the gangs of San Francisco at that time, and it takes place in Chinatown, and it has the gangs of China of the Chinatown, and it has the Irish gangs, and they're just trying to fight over dominance in the San Francisco area. It's really really fucking good. And the main guy of the story, his name is Assam. Okay, and he comes from China because he's I don't want to spoil it because I'm still watching it. I finished 4 episodes of the first season, and there's 2 seasons to go, and apparently they canceled it. And then they renewed it for HBO Max for a third season. So I don't know when that third season is coming out. But he goes to San Francisco. He's trying to look for somebody. I don't want to say anymore, but his name is Andrew Koji. He's the guy who plays Assam, and he's great. I mean, he the way he pronounces the language and the way he speaks, and he seems like a cool dude. He kind of reminds me of the Chinese version of Benicio del Toro. It's pretty cool. And then he has kind of like a friend in the gang. Okay, he's like the second in command. I forgot what the name of the gang is called, but I'm gonna keep watching it. It has his name is Young Jun. Okay, and he's the son of the main mob boss of the Chinese gang, Father Jun. Okay, and he's actually really hilarious. I mean, Assam and Young Jun together, it kind of reminds me of a video game that came out a while back, Sleeping Dogs. Okay, and Sleeping Dogs, great game. I highly recommend you play that. But that's what it reminds me of. It reminds me of a Sleeping Dogs kind of story of the gangs in the 18th century of San Francisco. So it's really, really good. And they also have female characters here. They have Olivia Chang as her name is Atoy. So she's the one. There's a brothel in Chinatown that she runs, but she's not under anybody's control. She's just she's one of the middle men or middle women, as you say. And also another character, Diane Dawn, which plays Mai Ling. I can't say anymore, but you gotta watch it. It's really good. These characters, they're strong female characters, but the thing is that they're not belittling other male characters. They're actually, it's like they're on equal footing. And they also can do things that the male characters can't. So it's really good show, and it's basically it's like an all Asian cast with an all Caucasian cast as well, and the Chinese gangs are fighting with the Irish gangs because the Irish gangs are are upset because the Chinese are taking over their jobs, and the higher ups, the rich, are also there as well. And the rich are using the Chinese for cheaper labor, and the Irish are pretty pissed off about that. So, but it's really good. You also have the cops as well. There's this one dude who there's two cops, two main cops in the story. One of them is like an anti-hero, sort of an Irishman who accepts bribes and takes down, but he still takes down criminals and such. And then his partner, who's from the south of in Savannah, Georgia. Okay, and this is in 1878, so this takes place a bit after the Civil War, and it turns out this guy he's more of the one that believes in justice, So it's very interesting to see this dynamic between these two cops. Kind of reminds me of a little bit of Training Day. So it's really good show, and also it's produced by Justin Lin. Justin Lin is the director of Fast Five and a few other movies that he did in Asia, and he this it's like a crime drama with martial arts. I mean, this show is really fucking good, man, and I'm gonna keep watching it. I'm gonna keep watching it until the second season, and I highly recommend you watch it as well. It's on HBO Max. Okay, it's called Warrior. Okay, look it up, Warrior. And once again, Bruce Lee, he started writing this thing, and I'm not disappointed. There's no politic, there's no woke politics in it. There is politics, but it's not in the forefront. It's the story and the characters is what's in the forefront, along with the martial arts. So I highly recommend you watch this. This was a quick shout out. I'm gonna give my review after the 2 seasons. So if you've seen it, let me know in the comment section and tell me what you think. All right, you guys take care. All right, peace.